Not every warrior is born strong. Not every man begins confident. Some start small, insecure, tired, invisible to the eyes of the world. And still they continue. There is a kind of strength that makes no noise. It doesn't announce its arrival. It doesn't ask for permission. It simply remains when everything around you tries to push you back. There are people who carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, the weight of expectations, the weight of comparison, the weight of never feeling enough, even when trying every single day. These people fall. They fall more than once. They fall when no one is watching, and every fall leaves marks on the body, on the mind, and most of all, on the soul. But there is something that separates those who grow from those who quit. The decision to stand up, even tired, even discouraged, even when the world seems indifferent. While many look for shortcuts, others choose the long road. While some make noise, others train in silence. True strength is not born from talent. It is born from consistency, from the quiet commitment to return tomorrow, even without a guarantee of victory. There comes a moment in life when you realize that no one is coming to save you. And as hard as that may sound, it is liberating. Because when you stop waiting, you begin to act. When you stop complaining, you begin to build. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-care. It is respect for the person you want to become. It is continuing even when there is no motivation. Even when the body asks for rest. Even when the mind creates excuses. The world is loud, full of opinions, comparisons, and distractions. But those who grow learn to value silence. They learn to observe more than react, to think before acting, to choose carefully where they place their energy. Because wasted energy does not return. Self-control is not repression, it is freedom. Freedom from being a slave to impulse, fear, or anger. Freedom to choose who you will be, regardless of the chaos around you. And then something changes inside you. You realize that the greatest battle was never external. It was always internal, against the version of yourself that wants to quit, against the voice that seeks immediate comfort, against the fear of growing and taking responsibility. Every day you win this silent battle, you grow stronger. Not on the outside, but on the inside. And growth also means change. It means leaving old versions of yourself behind. It means trading the need to prove something for the desire to protect what matters. Being strong is not about destroying. It is about sustaining. Sustaining values. Sustaining people. Sustaining your own peace. Some spend their lives trying to conquer the world and lose themselves in the process. Others understand that the greatest victory is returning home whole, at peace with who they became, with a clear conscience, with a clear purpose. Because in the end, winning is not about arriving first. It is about continuing, even when it is hard. About growing without losing your essence. About choosing every single day to be a little better than yesterday. And that changes everything. Life often feels like an endless ring, a battlefield without end. Every day brings its own opponent, not always physical, but internal. Fear, doubt, the weakness that insists on controlling us. We learn that the true fight is not against others, but against ourselves. We fall, stumble, feel the pain of every blow, yet we rise again. Every defeat is a step forward. Every scar is a lesson. Every drop of sweat is a seed of growth. Strength is not only in the arms that bear the weight of the world, but in the mind that chooses the path. To grow is to understand that life demands choices, that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act even when it grips your chest. The past may hurt us, may bind us in invisible chains, but it also teaches us how to shape the future. Every loss teaches resilience. Every stumble strengthens us. Every silence allows us to hear the voice that truly matters, our own. Power is not only in talent, but in persistence, patience, and the will to never give up, even when everything around seems to collapse. The fiercest enemy is not the opponent ahead, but the doubt whispering that we are not capable. It is in that moment that the true warrior emerges, not the one who always wins, but the one who never gives up, who faces the pain, who turns every fall into the impulse to soar higher. Look within yourself. Feel the strength that rises when you accept mistakes, when you understand that growth is not linear, that every slow step, every silent training, every uncertain night builds an unbreakable mind. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to persist. Every day is a new round. Every challenge an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you imagine. And when it seems impossible, remember, determination knows no limits. Courage blossoms in adversity, and the heart of a true warrior does not bend, it rises. Stand up, be inspired, and keep fighting. Life's ring is vast, but within you lies the strength of 1,000 battles, and the world has yet to see what you are capable of achieving. Every journey begins with someone who was not ready, not the strongest, not the fastest, not the most respected, just someone who refused to stop. In the greatest anime stories, heroes don't win because they were born special. They win because they endured what others could not. They trained when no one was watching. They kept going when failure felt final. Their world was hostile, filled with external enemies, and even greater internal battles: doubt, anger, the fear of not being enough. These feelings didn't make them weak. They made them human. And that is exactly where true strength is born. There is a decisive moment in every story, the moment when the character realizes they cannot run. They cannot wait for help. They must choose who they will become, even through pain. While others choose shortcuts, the true warrior chooses growth. Every fall becomes a lesson. Every defeat becomes training. Every scar becomes proof that they survived. It's not about winning every battle. It's about continuing to fight, even when the heart is tired. In anime, power never comes without a price. It demands sacrifice. It demands discipline. It demands control over one's ego. The character matures when they understand that strength without purpose is destruction, and that emotional control is more powerful than any strike. Silence replaces impulsiveness. Awareness replaces rage. Clarity replaces chaos. The hero learns they don't need to prove anything to the world. They only need to honor their own path. There is a phase where growth hurts, where old versions of yourself must be left behind. Friendships change. Priorities shift. The mind expands, and that is frightening. But it is at this point that the character stops being merely strong and becomes wise. They understand that victory is not about destroying the enemy. It is about mastering oneself, protecting what matters, standing firm in one's values, even when no one is watching. The greatest protagonists do not shout their victories. They walk in silence. They observe. They learn. They act at the right moment, because maturity is not the absence of emotion. It is mastery over it. In the end, true power is not found in a secret technique, nor in a final transformation. It lives in daily consistency, in the decision to grow a little more each day. And so, the one who began weak becomes a reference, not because they sought recognition, but because they chose growth. That is the true journey, not only in anime, but in life.